In a world where explosions were real, monsters were made of latex and bad decisions, and every hero owned at least one pair of mirrored sunglasses, 3 men dared to ask the question. You know what this needs? A saxophone solo. Welcome to Watching Weird, the show where cult classics, creature features, and modern streaming chaos collide like a greased-up mutant in a moonlight chase scene. Your hosts, Alan Gamboa, horror guru and VHS warlord. Scott Baker, retired CIA agent who insists he's just a teacher. And Rich Restucci, best-selling author, mad scientist, and the only guy who brings a flamethrower to a marshmallow roast. And just when things get a little too locker-roomish, the boss materializes, part Southern charm, part chaos wrangler, and 100% done with their nonsense. Answering to Hadley, or Heather, this professional cat herder is the only thing standing between the guys and the total descent into booze, dad jokes, and B-movie mayhem. So grab your popcorn and your tinfoil hat, because right now, you're watching Weird.
Welcome to
Hello, everyone.
Z-Movie. Welcome to Z-Movie Mayhem. Not B-Movie. Z-Movie tonight. Or should we say T-Movie?
Hey, Tony.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, no, these were... You know what really hurts me is I, held the position for, 3 years. And now it's tonight I got picked the best bad movie. That's just
I agree.
Yeah, you thought too hard on this one, Scott, I think.
Well, I thought this one would be funny. I thought it would be bad, and it's Christmas related. Next time, I'm going with Killer Raccoons 2.
Is there actually a sequel to that?
There's no first one, I don't think. There's Killer Raccoons 2, which takes place when they try to heist the train. So.
That was a good one. We
didn't do that, did we?
No,
yeah,
we did Crackoon.
Crackoon, yes.
No, we did that one where they're on the train. It's a remake of that Steven Seagal movie, Dark Country, where the raccoons are trying to take over the train and the satellite device. We did that one.
Yeah, maybe we did. The ones where the raccoons are like little animals with guns glued to them.
Yes.
Oh, well then I'm glad I didn't pick that one.
We did that one. I think we did that one for Christmas movies.
Maybe. And then I know we did Poltergeist. I think I won that one.
This one had Ron Jeremy in it, right? As Colonel.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was in. Yeah. I think he's the general.
Yeah, it's horrible. Look back and see what show it was. I forgot what. I think it might have been the Christmas show because that was a Christmas movie.
I know. We ought to. Nobody wants to do, but I wish we could make a list of all the movies that we reviewed.
Yeah, we had one at one time, but then
I know.
Well,
the boss had one. We never kept up.
I think Rich was for a while. I think Rich had it. Didn't you have a list for a while of movies?
I did. Yeah, I stopped doing it. It was an Excel file.
Yeah.
But what we can do, one of the things that we can do is just scroll down your posts.
Yeah.
Like you post on your page, and you can just pick them out and see what we've done.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, I stopped keeping up with it, which was bad. I should have just done it each week.
It's
the way of the dodo.
It is what it is. Hey, welcome everybody to our 5th annual Turkey Show. This is where we try to present to you and to us the worst of the worst of the worst. And I think tonight we've hit kind of rock bottom. Not as bad as Poltergeist.
Thank you.
But darn near. I mean,
Cadaver Christmas.
These ones are.
Yep. Yeah. Night of the Werewolves, Mummy Shock, which I thought was the worst, and then Bigfoot versus zombies. I saw Mummy Shock first, and I thought nothing. That's going to win. There's nothing worse than that. Then I watched the other two.
Well, I thought I had it in the bag until I saw that one movie, and that was it was
we'll get into the worst,
it, but
sure. But man, that was these movies are hard to watch. Yes. I feel that it's actually sucking the life out of me. to watch these movies. Sit there, and I'm like, I'm just like this half the time, and I'm just going. And I was like, should I fast forward? I was like, no, I can't fast forward because then I'm gonna miss something, some talking point that they'll have. And it's like,
See, I watched them on that screen while I'm doing work on this screen. So
yeah. I
I was
sat
able
up there with the dogs and had a couple beers, and I watched 2 of them today and 1 the past 2 days.
I was able to watch all of them at work, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Save my time a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, you're right though. They do kind of suck the life out of you. And I see Tony's watching tonight. If you've seen any of these movies, Tony, vote for which one, just in the comment section, you think should be the turkey of the year. And as more people join, if you would vote, that'd be awesome. But I guess we should get started. Heather's going to be here tonight. She's running a little bit late, so we'll do her movie last. So, you guys ready to start?
Go for it.
Yep.
Okay. All right. We'll start with Mummy Shark. Not to be confused with any other shark. This movie is a 2024 flick. The premise of it is an Egyptian pyramid is discovered by researchers and they uncover a mummified alien shark. A mystic, and he's a white guy dressed in Arab clothing. He looks like he's from the band 38 Special or something. Is trying to revive this shark, bring it back to life, unleash it on the world to get revenge on all of us. And also another caveat of this movie is sharks, supposedly space sharks, helped build the pyramids and help create us. That's just a little so that tells you what this movie is about. Jamie Morgan, who I've never heard of before, and I think she's probably the star of her local theater group, plays Rebecca, who's a archaeologist that is roped into this mission by the CIA. Scott, that guy look familiar to you?
Was based
Reed,
on me.
the guy that played Reed, to help with this deciphering what it's all about. And Jeff Kirkendall, who's probably got to be the janitor at one of his local theater groups, plays the chief archaeologist Mountbatten. And he does it with an English accent that sounds like he's trying to channel the comedian Emo Phillips. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Emo Phillips before, but he sounds like Emo Phillips throughout this whole thing. Hey, Lee.
Hey, buddy.
This movie is long on talk, short on special effects, no common sense. The mummified shark looks like a claymation figure wrapped in an ace bandage. It's just awful. There's exploding helicopters in this that look like they were cut and pasted from somebody's Facebook ad. This is horrible. This is just, and how they delivered their lines, especially about these Dollar General hamburgers that they were eating throughout the movie, with a straight face. I don't know how they did it. There's also a middle-aged archaeologist or whatever she was that is impregnated by this mummy shark somehow and has a mummy shark fetus growing inside her. Or an alien shark fetus inside her. This is just some of the highlights. There's exploding helicopters. There's F-16s firing rockets. But it all looks like your grandson drew it in his art class. It's just horrible. The acting is non-acting, and you've seen these actors. Like I was talking to Rich, I think these are the same guys that made his movie. And so if you watch any of these movies, you know, Peanut Butter Shark, Rankin Shark, you'll see at least one of these people in that cast. I think if this movie was made for more than $100, they overpaid for this movie.
For sure.
Well, I'm thinking the hamburgers were like, the guy was like, here, you mention our hamburgers, we'll pay for the movie.
Yeah, that's it right there. That Dollar General probably sponsored this movie, and the guy that played the Cookie was the director of this thing. So,
okay.
Well, so what say you guys? What's your opinion of this flick?
Go ahead, man.
This movie was horrible. The acting sucked. But I mean, it sucked for actors who have done bad movies and they've sucked in it. This was like the negative of an Academy Award performance. The shark was just horrible. I've got one of the girls at school who carries around a shark plushie. And that's what it looked like. It looked like the shark plushie and somebody just, wrapped gauze around it, And oh my God, the AI scenes, like Egypt has its own aircraft carrier with F-16s. And they're taken off. And like when they're shooting things, it is the worst AI. It looks like somebody... looks like an 8-year-old opened up Canva and just said, hey, I'll make these for Grandpa. He's making a movie. It was horrible. I mean, they could have done so much better. It was almost it was almost as if they lost a bet and then had to do this movie.
Yeah. Oh no, we've caused an international incident.
Yeah.
So you guys that are watching us, you can laugh about the way Alan just acted right there, but that was way better than anything that came out of his asshole. This was Scott, are you finished? I'm sorry.
I'm finished, yeah.
This is one of those movies. I don't know why you would make this. I don't understand, because it can't possibly make any money. There's just no way it can make money. So you have to spend money to make a movie like this. And it's just, there were no redeeming qualities. Sometimes a movie is so bad that it's good. We just watched one. I can't remember what it was. The dinosaur one in Vietnam. There.
Primitive War.
Yeah, bad movie that ended up being, I wouldn't say good, but it wasn't bad. But this is just, the acting is terrible. The sets are terrible. There's no cinematography to speak of. The special effects are dime store's a ripoff, like a little 8-year-old drawing with a crayon on a board. Excuse me. It's just, I don't really know how to describe the movie other than to say, you know what? You can't watch it. Just don't watch it, because you're going to be worse off than you were before. It's so terrible. And it's just, this isn't the worst movie that we watched this week. This is getting very hard for me to watch these movies because it's just taking so much away. But I do it for you guys because I love you. But, oh my God, it was just so bad. I'm desperately trying to come up with a redeeming quality, and I can't. I can't. It was so terrible. So anyway, it is what it is. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the company that does it, the Polonia Brothers Entertainment, have made 83 movies.
Jeez.
Sharkula, Cocaine Shark, Sharkenstein, Mummy Shark, Camp Blood, Clown Shark, Land Shark, Splatter Farm, Jurassic Shark 3.
3, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Tony said we're reviewing 3 of Scott's favorites tonight, huh?
It's just terrible.
It really is.
I wish we could come up with some kind of redeeming quality for this movie, but the simple fact is, nobody can watch. You can't watch this. Don't do it to yourself. It's not a movie where you can sit down and say, look, I've got nothing else to do. The world's about to end. I just need to watch a stupid movie. Don't. Just let the world end. Just die with it, because this is that bad.
Oh, here's a redeeming quality. They're on Tubi, most of them. Yeah. So
yeah,
it doesn't cost you anything. but your soul and time
Yeah, no kidding, man. It's just, oh my, I don't know how, I don't know how people sit through this. Well, I did. I sat through it. I have no idea.
But we had to watch it. And I looked at,
Hey, boss.
hey, boss.
Hey, boss.
Hey.
Just in time.
I told y'all I was gonna be a little late, but I made it.
Yeah.
Yay. We're happy you're here.
Her broom broke.
Can you throw down your review?
My broom was on E, so it took me a little while.
Nah.
Well, we just finished doing up Mummy Shark, so it's your turn. Go ahead. Go for
Who
Mummy Shark.
picked Mummy Shark?
What's that?
Who picked Mummy Shark?
Alan.
I did.
Alan, we could make a better movie with our iPhones and a stuffed shark.
Yeah.
Right?
Because that's how I
that's why
felt watching Mummy Shark.
I thought I would win with that one, but then there's one I watched and I think we've all collectively came to that's the winner, but I digress. Go ahead, boss.
Did I win? I gotta ask.
Well, we're not there yet.
Okay.
We're not there yet.
We're gonna do each individual
First off,
film
let me
and then
catch
rank
up. I
them.
see Lee Edwards and I see Tony, and I know Miss Landa's probably out there somewhere. And I want to tell everyone hello and happy Thanksgiving. And I appreciate every one of y'all so much.
We do. Talk to Max tonight. He said he's got family over, so he's going to catch us on a rewatch. But
Well,
he gave his thanks to us. So
well, I miss all y'all, and I've got some good news.
Yes.
So, my first year is over. At as of Friday, I will have lived down here a year, and
Oh man.
so I am going to be back more often and
Yay.
make more of an effort. Since I've done this thing down here for a year now, I feel like I can let loose and let my hair down a little.
nice.
Pretty cool,
Good.
boss.
We're looking forward to that.
By the
Yeah,
way, just so y'all know, so far I've raised over $156,000 for the
Congrats.
American Cancer
Wow.
Society.
That's great.
So
Congratulations.
I can't take full credit. I had a great team of ambassadors working to do it, but it is great, and I know that all of us have family members but we've lost to cancer. So I just wanted to share that with y'all.
Well, congratulations. That's good work. You're doing good work.
It was worth it. It took a year away from y'all, but I think that going forward, I have a much better idea of what to expect, and I can take a little bit more time for me, which includes watching bad movies with you three.
Well, I'd like to say
that's
they're
what
not
tonight's-
all bad, but this week I just can't say that.
Should we rate this one, or should we just hold on till the end?
We can do it. We can rate them and then we can rank them from top to bottom at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Boss, do you have anything else to add about this movie and then rate it?
I don't even know how to rate it. I mean,
Yeah.
I would give it. It was definitely original.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will give them a rating. I will give them a thumbs up for that. That's about all I can do.
And so that's about a 0. Scott?
Like
An O for original.
Like I do with the kids. If they don't pass it in, I give them a 0. If they pass it in, they'll get a grade. They made this movie, so I'm going to give it a 0.1.
Okay.
Mitch?
I was actually going to give it a 0.5. I didn't know we could go as low as 0. So I'll give it a 0.1 as well, only because there are other movies that we watched that are worse than this one. So I'll give it a 0.1 as well.
I'll give it a 0.1 as well. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I'll give it a 0.1 for originality. It was the most original I think that we saw.
All right. So a 0.4.
All right. All right. Let's go with Scott's because Rich and I's are kind of similar movies because they're made by the same people, I think. Go ahead, Scott.
I picked
Yours is
what
last.
I picked what I thought was going to be the surefire horrible movie, 2011's Cadaver Christmas. It is directed by, I checked it up, it's directed by a Joe Zarrell, or Zarul, who has never directed any other movies other than this one. He's done like 2 shorts. And if you go onto IMDb, the actors and actresses, none of them have photographs. These people were just pulled. It must have been the guys' drinking buddies. Compared to the others, it's a brilliant concept. It's Christmas Eve, and these 2 guys, the bar owner and his alcoholic buddy, are in the bar, and boom, the janitor comes bursting, covered with blood, holding, it was like a broom I can't remember if it was a broom or a mop. And there was an uprising. The zombies started rising from the morgue in the university. So the 3 of them go back to try to stop the zombie outbreak, and it turns out that one of the doctors at the university had created a virus. He was working to make a virus to keep people alive. It brought back the dead, and these 3 guys, who were the best acting was the idiot guy that was part alcoholic, part moron, because he wasn't acting. The other 2 were horrible. And then there is this female security guard who is just obnoxious in the movie. Yes, the zombies run amok. They all have to try to kill them. The zombie effects were horrible. The zombie effects were horrible. The action wasn't that good. The best part of the movie, if you do watch this one, stay through the credits. Because it's if you watch it, just give it that extra few minutes to stay through the credits. That was one of the best parts of the movie. But I mean, when I first saw this one, it was like, yes, I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to get my number 1 spot back. This is an Academy Award performance compared to the other 3. I am done.
Did you watch this one, boss?
I did not.
Okay.
Lucky
you.
Oh, this is another one of those just terrible zombie movies that I don't know. I like I said with the last one, it boggles my mind that these people actually make money somehow making these movies. I mean, it's on Tubi. Anybody can see it. Anybody who has Tubi can see it. Actually, this one was on Amazon. Wasn't this one on Amazon? Amazon Prime?
No, Tubi. It was on Tubi. It might be on Amazon too, but it was Tubi.
Yeah, it was. I think I saw it on Amazon, and it was just. How does that happen? How do they make a movie like this? It's just so bad. It's insultingly terrible. And yet, like you said, Scott, this is an Academy Award winner compared to the other 3. But this one is just, it's bad. The acting is terrible, much like the last one. The special effects are, shockingly terrible. It's hard to get past some of the stuff that's so bad. And like I said before, I do this for you guys because I love you. But it's starting to, my soul is starting to leak out. Like the black tears you see, that's my soul. It's starting to leave me because of these such terrible movies. And there's no way that these things can make money. And like you said, the other films, Scott, they made 80 of them?
83.
I must be wrong. They must be able to make money because you can't make 83 movies like that. How long does it take to make 83 movies?
Well, considering the quality, maybe a weekend.
Anyway, I don't really know what else to say on this one. The makeup was terrible. The acting was bad. There's no cinematography to speak of. it's just bad. Don't waste your time with Cadaver Christmas. But if it came down to picking one of these 4 movies that you had to, or you're gonna die, you pick this one. This is the best one, and I'll rate it right now before anybody. I'll give it a 0.101 because it's that much better than the other one. Go ahead, Alan.
You are right. This one is better, but it's horrible. It's horrible. It even has a guy having sex with the cadaver. I'm glad. I couldn't wait till he died. I couldn't wait till he died. That was his character was horrible. I'd say stay through the end credits because I did. But it's just a bad movie, and there's nothing really new about it or anything. It's I thought the guy that played the deputy or whatever was okay, but not good. He was probably the star of his theater group, but I've got to give this one a 0.3 because it's just like you. I felt my soul leaving a little bit after this whole show. I'm gonna have to do something to get that percentage of my soul back. What do you think, Rich or Scott?
I'm going to give it a 0.5 because it was meant to be a comedy. And I did laugh at the scenes when they were trying to kill the zombies with Christmas ornaments. So in that one, they succeeded. Plus, it is the best of the group. So 0.5.
Yeah. All right. And you did not see it, boss?
I did not.
And
sounds like I lucked out.
You did.
You dodged a bullet. Well, let's do your movie then, Rich.
Did you know they actually spent $70,000 to make that movie?
Was that on the alcohol?
They must. Tubi must pay them. Somebody must pay them to put that movie on. I just can't. I can't understand it. You know what? And 3 morons have watched that movie. So at least 3 people that I know have watched that movie. So
Scott watched it twice. You had to get the plot. Scott watched it twice to figure out the plot.
Damn.
Lee's trying to get Hadley to watch the movie. Look at that. Don't believe him, Hadley. I'm looking out for you. I'm jumping on that grenade for you. The 3 of us jumped on that grenade for you. Okay, Bigfoot versus zombies. That's you, Rich.
So I do a weekly write-up. I usually take a half an hour, maybe 40 minutes to do write-ups on these movies that we do for you guys. I didn't write up anything tonight, and I did that on purpose because this is like you got Mummy Shark and you got Bigfoot versus zombies. They're like right here, and then right above them you got Cadaver Christmas. And we'll wait to talk about Hadley's horrible movie after me here. So Bigfoot versus zombies is a guy in a gorilla suit running around, kind of smacking down these gray painted people who are supposed to be zombies. And sometimes the gray painted one of these gray painted people has a skull, like half a skull, just the top part on his face. So, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, how's he gonna bite anybody? He doesn't have a lower jaw. He can't bite anybody, but he did. So go figure. Premise of the story is that there's this scientist who's the same doctor that was in Mummy Shark, same actor, and he's dumping some chemicals onto this body farm. It's a cadaver farm. You know what happens because the word zombie is in the title, so you get zombies. You get these terrible actors trying to fight the zombies. You get one guy who's like, he's your Navy SEAL type of guy, but he's a bumbling moron as well. And the guy in the gorilla suit that's supposed to be Bigfoot is running around smashing down these zombies. But both the zombies and the Bigfoot can think. They're like, they can not necessarily talk. Well, one of them does talk, actually. I forgot that. Yeah. One of the zombies does talk. He's like, you have to kill me. It's like, oh my God, it was awful. So when I'm talking about this gorilla suit, I'm not kidding. It's a guy in a cheap dime store freaking gorilla suit, and they didn't really try too much to make him look like a Bigfoot. He had some yellow stuff on him. I don't know. It just looked like they thought, let's just do this. And they threw it and let it stick to the zombie, to the gorilla suit. There's no plot to speak of. I have no idea what this movie's about. You got zombies running around, killing. There's maybe 10 characters in the movie, and 2 of them get away. I can wreck it for you because you're never going to watch this movie. Because if you do, you might actually die. Because I came close to it. I had heart palpitations after, because this was like the third one I watched. And I was like, oh.
Hey, Clark Morris.
Hey, Clark. And I had actually seen this before. I had actually watched, half of this before. And that's like, I had gotten through half of it before. I'm picking this as my movie. You're never going to watch this movie. There's absolutely no good things about it. The actors are terrible. The makeup is, it's even worse than Cadaver Christmas. The makeup on this is just so terrible. Terrible masks that they just put this gray stuff on. And one of the zombies will look up in the air, and they didn't even put the makeup down here. It was just like he's got a regular pink human neck. It was so bad. And there's the love interest in this one, the supposed pretty girl. I've seen her in other things like this as well. I didn't write down any names. I didn't look at who directed it. But I'm guessing it's the same that did Mummy Shark. I didn't look at budget stuff because I don't care. It's just that bad. It's so terrible. Anyway, that's what I got. What do you guys got? Talk to me.
The poster, the cover of this is the best thing about it.
Yeah.
That's the best thing about this movie is the promo art. And no, Lee, this isn't the one with Bigfoot's an alien.
No.
And, Bigfoot, just pushes these people. He could crush them. He just shoves them away, and then you have that Patrick Swayze mullet guy, come in, and what the heck is his character, and the love interest and the nerd guy, and then Bigfoot takes the interest in that gal, right? Is that the one he takes the interest in? And
Yeah, Beauty and the
saves
Beast.
her. Yeah, saves her. Then Bigfoot gets bit, and then at the end, Bigfoot turns into a zombie. This is horrible. This was just this poor security guard running the gate. What a dork! I mean, this is just a bad movie. I mean, Craig Boland couldn't even save this movie. It's horrible. It's just a mess. And like I said, the best part is the artwork. And that zombie that's wearing the zombie mask, that's just ridiculous. That's probably the best special effects, though, is that zombie store bought zombie mask it's wearing. That's probably the best FX. And I think those are sores on Bigfoot's chest. Some kind of like sores.
Is that what they are?
Yeah, I think so. They probably went to Spirit and got the alien Bigfoot costume off the rack.
That's rude.
So this is horrible. The acting though was better than Mummy Shark, if that's the thing.
A little.
If that's it, I think that's a higher class theater group that made that. The other ones in that movie.
Well,
I don't know.
That doctor in Mummy Shark, he was supposed to have an English accent, and he sounded the same as in this one.
Yeah, I think he watches Emo Phillips stand up, and he's got I know, But anyway, did you watch this, boss?
I did not.
Didn't miss anything.
I had started to watch it, but then I got busy with work.
You saved yourself again. Scott?
I looked up Jeff Kirkendall. He's done 88 movies. And by just going through his thing, it looks like almost every movie made by that company that did Mummy Shark he was in. The only thing about this movie I liked was the main character, the doctor, Daniel Donahue. She was very pretty. Other than that, and I looked her up, she's in a lot of these bad movies. They're done by the Revolt of the Planet, Revolt of the Empire of the Apes, Jurassic Prey, Queen Crab. Other than that, it was horrible. Okay, you're gonna do cheap mummies. Okay, at least in Cadaver Christmas they painted the faces. In this one, I had to go back and check. They had half of a mummy's a zombie mask on the guy's head, and they didn't even bother gluing it down. And he's walking around like this, and you can see the flap, and you can see his skin underneath. I mean, this was just absolutely horrendous. The gorilla suit was horrible. It made Velocipasta look like a special effects gem, because at least he had a decent suit he was running around in. Nothing about this movie. Like I said, the girl was cute, Bigfoot, fawning all over her like he was a puppy and that was his mistress. That was kind of cute. But other than that, do not waste your time on this movie. You would be better off watching The View.
Oh, no.
Now, there's no need to insult people. Right?
Yeah,
Come on.
No. There's 5 Bigfoots on that show.
Craig Boland, I was actually getting my dog some water since I just got home. So shame on you.
Appreciate that. You could appreciate that, Craig.
He should.
So what do we
No.
So what do you want to give this one then? This is horrible. 2 genres. They have 2 genres. And they
screwed them both up.
Yeah. I'm going to answer Lee's question. It's not getting a 1 because she's cute. Because she's cute, it gets a 0.05.
Wow.
I would.
I'm going to give it a 1.
Yeah.
Same as Mummy Shark.
A 1 or a 0.1?
0.1. Sorry, 0.1. Yeah. Got to be careful. 0.1.
I think this is actually worse than Mummy Shark. I know you guys think Mummy Shark is worse, but I think this is just the Mummy Shark with the whatever it was, clay shark, the animatronic or claymation shark. That was terrible, but the makeup on the zombies in this plus the gorilla suit, it actually frustrated me. It actually made me angry. So I'm gonna mark this under whatever the hell I gave the other 2 movies, and I think this was the second worst of the 4 that we did this week. So I'm gonna give it 1.025.
I would like to take a moment and ask everyone that is watching to please give the guys some love for doing this for you. All these bad movies that they're critiquing is so you don't have to. So please like that, love it, but give them some credit for taking care of our fans.
Thank you.
Yeah, because we can't go back. We can't get that time back.
No.
That's 5 hours. 5 hours of hell. Only because Mummy Shark and the Bigfoot one they're like, I don't know, like 63 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God. It only seemed like 5 hours for each movie. Oh no, we're starting an international incident. I mean, she drove me crazy. That's what that lead actress in Mummy Shark was horrible.
Yes.
Horrible. Oh man. Oh, thank you, Craig. I mean, thank you, Clark. Craig would insult us, but Clark, thank you.
Craig's not going to insult us because we watched these movies. He feels sympathy tonight.
Yeah. So we come to our last movie, Night of the Werewolves, picked by our boss, Hadley.
Well, y'all remember I had picked Metropolis.
Yeah.
And then I turned the TV on, and it was Night of the Werewolves. And I think it was less than 2 minutes in when they were kung fu fighting, and I said, I think I have got a winner.
Yeah.
I think this might actually be a contender for Turkey of the Year. And I thought, nay, I wasn't sure because Sasquatch Sunset was going to be hard to top. But then
Yeah.
tuned in to Night of the Werewolves. I think I got y'all. I think that this was a winner. I think this might actually be a conglomerate of poor choices in movie making. My note here is the full moon fiasco no one asked for.
Yep. Yep. Well, do you want to give us a heads up on Craig says he's going to watch these movies just to spite us.
No, Craig, do what you must.
If you're going to watch these movies, you better have a big bottle of whiskey with you.
So,
Yeah.
just to give y'all some tales of my questionable cinema. Obviously, I watched Mummy Shark. We've watched Volopta, Pastor, and I watched the world's worst Hallmark movie on dating that I should have made y'all watch, but I just couldn't do that to y'all. And I can say this: nothing prepared me for Night of the Werewolves. This movie wasn't just bad. I mean, nay, it was so bad they did 4 different movies in it. It transcended bad and evolved into a new life form. And yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure which segment was the worst. I'm gonna stick by it was the kung fu fighting werewolves, but I don't know. It could be any. But anyway, it was bad. I would save you the time of watching it and take it back if I could, but I did think that it was a winner.
Rich?
All right, so this was the last film I watched, and I finished it maybe a half an hour before the show started. Very fresh up in my empty head. So the kung fu fighting at the beginning of this, I was like, all right, it's terrible, but I can see where they're going with it. I kind of like it. The animation, because it was an animated thing, it's okay. It's not great. You know, you got these two werewolves are fighting, and I'm like, all right, this is better than anything that I've watched up to now. And right after that, it just went right in the shit, right down the drain. This movie's broken into 4 segments, books, chapters, and they get progressively worse from the first one to the third one, and then the fourth one is better than the other 3. But it's not good. It's not in any way good. I'm not saying that. Nobody quotes me on that because it still sucks, but it's better than the other 3. But one of these segments, I had been watching, the guys, we have a Facebook chat, and they were talking about, this alley scene. I was like, all right, so what can this be? Jesus H. Christ on a popsicle stick. What the hell was that? I have no idea what the thing was about. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's like somebody took mescaline and then jumped in a freezer. It's just horrible. There's no part of it that's coherent in any way. I don't know. I have no idea what it was about. I mean, there ended up being a werewolf in it. He took this injection of green Mountain Dew liquid, and it was just, I don't know. You got a dead baby that this crack addict has, and her crack addict husband is trying to tell her the baby's dead. Also, something weird that happened. It switched from English to Spanish. Did it do that with you guys?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. It just switched.
Yes.
It was like, then it was subtitled in English, and I'm like, wait, what? And I'm looking at my remote saying, I didn't press any buttons or anything. It just switched. And then it switches back, and the subtitles are still there, but now it's in English. And I'm like, what the hell? And this was not something that was done on purpose. This was just a screw up with the sound. It was just terrible. when they were cutting the film, this guy's like, oh, yeah, I'll have another whiskey, and he cut the thing wrong. So, excuse me. But it just went off the rails on that third act, and I'm like, I don't know what to make of it. There was this, and it comes right after a commercial because we're watching it on Tubi, so there's commercials, and this purple skull comes in. And he starts talking about you're going to be really scared at this, and I was like, no, I'm not. You're a liar, Skull. You are a bullshit, Skull. And I'm like, this is insane. And it just, like I said, the rails are like way over there because this thing just went. It's like a fully derailed like 2 states ago. I have no idea what it was about. I don't know any of the actors. These were not actors. These were people that they picked up off the street, actual friggin' hobos and bums and crack addicts, and they said, "We're going to give you something if you do this." But certainly wasn't money because there's no way they had any money to do this. And that was the good part. Everything I just said, that was all the good parts. The bad part was acting. There was no acting in this entire film, but that segment was the worst. There's no special effects. The special effects are literally they slapped hair on this. It makes the Bigfoot from Bigfoot Zombies look like Academy Award stuff. The Mountain Dew that they injected in there, I'm like, wow, that looks tasty. And then that's what turned the guy into a werewolf. I have no idea where it came from. Absolutely no idea. It was just there. It just showed up. I'm not real good with kid deaths, but the baby corpse was, you could tell it was a doll, so it wasn't bad. It was just stupid. It just didn't tie into it at all. Honestly, I don't really know what else to say about this except it sucked a large portion of my soul away, and I'm never going to get that back. I can never ever forget what this movie has done to me. And honestly, I wish harm on these people that made this movie. That's how terrible. You guys go ahead.
All right. In all my years, 62 years of watching movies, when it got to the alley scene, I never have stared open-mouthed at a movie. That is how bad it was. I don't know. I think it was probably written, acted, and made by a bunch of homeless crack addicts who live in an alley. That's the only thing I can think of. The kung fu fighting werewolves at the beginning was just sort of like, okay, this is stupid, but they're werewolves. They're humans. So, maybe they got martial arts. The
reasoning behind that statement.
The second one, I thought was going to be good. It didn't. Third one, horrible. Worst I've ever seen. If you're going to watch, skip the first 3. Go to the last one. The last one was comical. It's yes, it is. It's a guy and a girl. They meet each other. They go back to her apartment, and she's like, oh, don't go in there. My roommate's a werewolf. Well, the door was unlocked. The werewolf comes out and is attacking them in the house. The only scene that made this movie for me was at the end of the battle. The werewolf has them trapped, and the guy picks up this little doggy squeaky toy, and squeak, squeak, and the werewolf goes from evil beast to puppy. And the guy throws it into the room, and the werewolf goes after it, and they close and lock the door. And then later they're sitting on the couch, and the guy comes out. He's no longer a werewolf. He says, hey, hi, how you doing? I got to go to work, and he leaves. The squeaky toy was the only thing that I laughed at in that movie. And I'm telling you, because I usually don't give away the endings of movies, but no one is going to watch this.
No, you're not going to watch any of these 4 movies.
No, I would not watch anything. None of these were. Maybe a Cadaver Christmas because it was made as a comedy and it was done badly. But that's only if you're home alone on Christmas Eve and you're sick of watching, Christmas Carol movies. I would rather listen to Mariah Carey sing "Do They Know It's Christmas" for an hour and a half than watch any of these movies.
You will definitely be dumber for watching these films.
Yes.
This werewolf one, it wouldn't have been the worst except for that third episode. That third episode is the one that just has you scratching your ass going, what's going on? What is, and then there's that 3D part where the skull comes out, put on your 3D glasses now,
Oh my God. Yes.
You're like, where's my 3D glasses at? Where did that, man? But it was, that scene was like, I'd been doing meth all day and sat back and tried to watch the news. I mean, it was just so freaking bizarre. And
This
then it
movie
cuts
was a
into
gift from God. I don't know what you're talking about. I was just sitting here minding my own business, thinking I'd already found my movie, and then lo and behold, here it was.
That third episode was just, it cuts into Spanish, and then you got the Iraqi war bum guys that are like, one guy's still talking about, where's my dog? Another guy finds that Mountain Dew, injects himself, turns into a werewolf, and kills his buddy, smashes his head into the. I mean, it's comical because it's so bizarre. And the baby thing, like you said, Rich, it would have been disturbing, but you could tell it's obviously a plastic baby, But that part was just. So then the two cops chasing him down the alley. The one he's all, he's a dope head and he's eating those donuts and I'll be there, and it was just weird, man. It was like, I don't know, it was somebody's nightmare. That had to have been somebody's nightmare because that was just so disturbing and
I
weird.
gotta ask, compared to last year's winner, Sasquatch Sunset, which one is the better film?
You mean which one sucks worse?
No.
I don't remember Sasquatch Sunset.
It's the one with the family of Bigfoots.
It's because you've been so traumatized, Scott.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like PTSD back there.
Yeah.
It was one of those that when you were done watching it, you thought, what the heck did I just watch?
I don't know. I have to say, this is the worst movie we've ever watched on this show.
Oh,
It's got to be. This has got to be like Universal Champion because, the fourth episode was it was what it was. It was cute. It was kind of cute. The end of it was, you want to go out again? Yeah, but it didn't save it, this movie, at all.
No.
But that third episode just set this one into movie hell.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was disturbing. I needed to go turn on the evangelistic channel and get clean from that one because that one just made you feel so bad too.
When it switched to Spanish, I hit pause and went down, thinking, maybe somehow my computer switched over, and it's like, no, it's still on English with English subtitles.
Me too. I was like, did I miss something?
Yeah, I thought that was going to be just me.
No.
And I'm glad it wasn't just me.
Yeah.
so are y'all saying that I won?
Yes.
You have got the Grand Academy Award of worst movies. I doubt.
Baker, I take that as a compliment.
I doubt.
I have trumped your streak. I've got 2 years in a row.
Yes.
I don't know if I can do it, but thank you all for your contribution to this momentous occasion.
Your turkey awards.
I never thought that I could pick a worse movie than Scott Baker.
Okay, so this begs the question, boss. How did you come across this film?
I don't know. Like I said, it was one morning. I usually will turn something on while I'm working. And I thought, well, I need to find a turkey. And then I just I like werewolf movies anyway. So I just kind of found it and I started watching it. And like I said, 2 seconds in when they started kung fu fighting, I was like, oh, this is it. This is
You did not know
going to Trump Metropolis. So
you did not know what you were in for. Hey, Doc.
I did not. But I let y'all know immediately, and I sat down and watched it, and I thought, yeah, this could possibly be a contender, depending on how serious Scott takes it this year.
He rested on his laurels.
Yeah.
And I think you won the year before me, didn't you, Alan?
Yeah, I had Troll 2 or whatever.
Yeah. So Scott's been slacking.
I know. I gotta
challenge him.
Hey, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go through every one of that, all 383 films, and find the worst one for next year.
I don't think you can beat this one.
No, but I might win next year. She's got the all-time championship.
Oh, I've got the last two. I mean, y'all are in trouble because now I'm on a mission to make it a 3-year streak.
Oh.
So beware for 2027 or 2026.
And that's the sad thing. It's not like we're trying to find the best movie to recommend so everybody can watch it. No, our goal is to find the absolute worst movie.
It's the turkeys that are the fun ones, though.
And I just want to know how many of you out there watch some of these movies just to see how bad they are, but are afraid to admit it.
Yeah, definitely leave a comment. Let us know. I've missed you, Tony I-101. I missed all y'all. I hate on hanging out. And Doc, hey Doc.
Yeah.
Troll 3, Craig. Oh. I might have another winner if that comes out. Yeah, right. Lee says he wants in on this finding the turkey next year.
Oh, that would be fun.
That scares me. That does scare me, though.
There's an idea. Let them pick the worst movies.
Ooh.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Lord knows I wouldn't have to dig.
Rich, I don't know that you're digging too deep.
Oh, hey. Bigfoot versus zombies was...
You saw the name and you knew that was a winner.
Exactly. Well, I had actually seen half of that movie before, and I had turned it off because it was so bad. I saw 20 minutes of it. I'm not kidding when I tell you it was a freaking gorilla suit. It was just horrible.
A horrible gorilla suit.
Yeah, it was just bad.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He said we picked the movies. They picked the movies and we rate them.
Well, he said we date them, but I'm not dating the movies.
None of these movies.
No. Except the girl in the Bigfoot one.
So I'm going to rank these movies from best to worst, and I'm going to put Cadaver Christmas as the best of these. And then I'm going to go with Mummy Shark, and then Bigfoot versus zombies, and then whatever the hell Hadley picked, some werewolf thing that wasn't werewolves. It was just terrible. Hers is the absolute utter worst. And what makes it the worst is that third segment.
Yeah. She lured us in. It's like, okay, Kung Fu werewolves, cool. And then, what the hell did I watch? Oh, Lee. Hope you're okay.
Yeah, I hope all is well, buddy.
Oh my God, dude.
What's going on, buddy?
In the hospital and watching.
I'll date your movie, Lee. Don't worry about it. We'll date your movie.
All right. So if I'm going to rate them, Cadaver Christmas, Bigfoot, Mummy Shark, Night of the Werewolves.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Rich's scale because that sounds about right.
Okay.
And the queen of bad movies now.
I know.
Scott, you're no longer the queen of bad movies. Allie is.
I get a crown. I am the title holder. I am the champion.
I lost.
Well, how many years have we been doing this now? This is 5 years?
At least.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 years. So Scott had it for 2. And then Alan was the dark horse, and he came in on the 3rd year. And now Scott and I are 2 and 2. So next year is going to be on.
Next year, you and me, head to head.
Yep. And Rich has got to pull a rabbit out of his hat.
I'm pretty sure I won a year. I'm pretty sure I had one.
I don't think so.
I think we're going to have to go back and look because I would stake my life on it that I pulled one of these out as the worst movie, but I don't remember what the movie was.
I think you did. I think it sounds familiar.
I need to look that up.
Well, we need to go back and look.
Yeah, I need to watch all of the turkeys.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Lee. We'll be praying for her.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry,
Lee, about her.
Someone do the research and let me know, and we will do an addendum. But
Well, you're probably
won 1 year.
you yeah,
Hey, Dan.
yeah. Are you walking around your house with that belt on now, with the title belt on? You're walking around going, you're doing Rocky.
I am.
Yeah. And you get the $100,000 prize, so that'll be in the mail. Scott's writing the check this year, so.
Now we need to make it more competitive for sure.
Yes, definitely.
Because y'all did not try. Because like I said, this was a gift from God. I just turned the TV on and there it was. So that means y'all weren't hunting. Y'all were not taking this serious.
Oh, I was.
Yeah.
Oh, Mama, sure.
Yeah, we got 4 pretty bad movies.
Oh, wait, come on. Maybe I'm the only one that slacked off. They did not with their movies.
Scott, yours is far from a masterpiece, my friend.
No, I know.
The other 3.
Well, it is always fun. But yeah, next year we're gonna have to raise the stakes.
Yeah. That sounds good, Lee. That sounds good.
We'll have to watch the movies in order to do that, Lee. I still think we need to figure out how we can do a movie night and watch the movies. And maybe we could do that with our turkeys, if nothing else.
There is a way.
We did do that one time.
Yeah, but we had so many. Well, I mean, y'all put me in charge. So right there it was a problem.
Well, you know what we could do, Heather, is just spitballing. The winner of next year's Turkey Awards, we can have a movie night with that one. You know, and watch everybody watch the worst movie with us.
We have to come up with we'll have to come up with our turkeys pretty early so people can watch them before the show, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, we got a spammer.
Stream Boo.
Yeah.
The traveling trophy is a great idea, Craig. We talked about it, we just have never done that. But that's a great idea. You know, Lee will donate something to the winner. If you get a box that's dripping.
I'll have to see if I can find. I got a friend of mine who makes I'll have to see if we can get like a really stupid looking turkey. And then every year, whoever wins it gets to show it next year. So like a wrestling match. You know? If you lose, then the other person gets it, and they get to hold it up going,
I see an art project in our future.
Yep. We got a year. We got a year to do that.
Yeah, we do.
Looks like we're at our time.
We have gone past our allotted time.
So you gave
the
me
holidays
10 minutes, but I was late, so.
Yeah. And we haven't had the boss on here, so it was good.
Plus, it's a family gathering. It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it is. So what's everybody doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm going to my mommy's house.
Well, that's a delightful thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have family.
Not bad at all.
Over.
What about you?
That's also delightful. What about you, Scott?
I would stay with my mother because she can't leave the house. And my sister would go and the family would go over to the in-laws. But this year, the kids didn't want to go. So we're having Thanksgiving dinner as a family right here.
Nice.
Yes.
What are you doing, boss?
Well, my sister and her husband are in town, and they have gotten a little Verbo over in the downtown fun area and a golf cart. And I'm probably going to go. They're going to boil some shrimp, some fresh shrimp, and we're gonna have us a coastal Thanksgiving and ride around in the golf cart, looking at Christmas lights.
That sounds like fun.
And watching the sunset.
Nice.
That sounds
like
nice.
That's a good way to spend it. I envy that right there. That sounds like fun.
I told you, I got my real estate license. Y'all just let me know. You're ready to move. I got you. I'll get you a place.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Doc's working in 7 hours. Sorry, Doc. That's.
Wow.
I've worked many Thanksgivings, so I feel for you.
Oh
We
yeah.
appreciate you being here for sure.
Yeah, thanks.
We do. We do, Doc.
Thanks to all
Hope
of
you
you.
have a good one.
All right.
And all of you out there, hope you have a good Thanksgiving. Lee,
Yes.
I know exactly what you're talking about. But we're going to work on getting a trophy this year that we can pass off. Ooh, 12-hour
There will be a
shift.
turkey. It will be funny.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
So that means we got to work hard.
Everybody, have a
Well,
wonderful
everybody have a
Thanksgiving.
happy and safe Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Oh, one last thing.
Have a great Thanksgiving, folks. Wherever you are
Udo
at.
Kier died.
Who?
Udo Kier.
Yes, he died.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
He was in like
Oh, yeah.
300 movies or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
He passed away.
Irene Cara died too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, everybody.
That's too bad.
Have a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you next week. Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
and putting up with our unbelievably terrible movies. And enjoy your holiday.
Night, guys.
Good night.
Thank you for listening. This program is made possible by the Weird Realities Network, where writers plot, weird kids dream, and conspiracy theorists definitely shouldn't have Wi-Fi after midnight. If you like this program, hit that like button, subscribe, and follow us across the multiverse of social media. You'll find all our links at linktree/Weird Realities. That's weird, spelled WYRD. Until next time, keep your tinfoil hat handy and stay weird. After all the best folks are.